Veronica Escobar Olivo. I am a research assistant with the Rights for Children and Youth Partnership. The RCYP is a project that explores the factors that support or hinder the rights of children and youth in the Caribbean, Central America, and their diaspora populations in Canada. So the project is divided into 5 sub-studies, which include policy, immigration dynamics, different forms of violence, institutional practices, and social media. Currently, one of my main focuses is on immigration dynamics, which is sort of looking at the experience of specifically Central American youth immigrating northward.
Hello, my name is Cruz. I am sociologist. I'm about to graduate from my Masters in Sociology as well. And I've been working for the RCYP project for the last almost 4 years. And as Veronica mentioned, I've been involved in most of the different components of the project. And currently, I'm also focused on the immigration component. And I've been working as a research assistant for the Institute of Social Research of the National University in Honduras, and also for the Ryerson research team.
Migration affects the rights and well-being of Central American youth. So while Central American migration northwards isn't a new phenomenon, the recent increase of migration, specifically in the form of migrant caravans, is something that is of very high interest. And so we want to look at first, what factors are impacting youth to want to leave the region in such high numbers, and second, what is their experience along the migratory path.
I think what Veronica has mentioned from our research team, we are very interested in knowing the very experience of the youth and children, both in the country, in Honduras, and actually the different countries in the region, Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador. We want to know what are the situations that trigger the decision of migrate, but we also are interested in knowing what are the risks and some of the problems that they face during the route, walking towards the United States, that it's the main country that they are aiming to.
In qualitative research, because there's a lot of interaction with, people, I think it's important to remember that, the people are the experts in their experience and knowing their lived reality. And I think it is very important to not forget the humanity in the research, because it can easily become very lost, especially when you're doing a project of this magnitude. To know and to remember that at the end of the day, what you're exploring is people's lives is very, very important.
I have learned that there's no an absolute way of doing research. I think that every researcher, every university has its particularities about and strengths about how to carry out a process of research, and so I believe that, and I have learned actually that there are different sources of learning with all of these particularities, and I think that every space, every researcher, every university is a source of knowledge and learning about how to carry out this process, and I think that's one of the main lessons that I have obtained from my participation in the project.